Okie dokie. Disclaimer here. Trading stocks is very risky. My results are not typical. Typical result of an average trader will be to lose money. Keep in mind that you're accountable for your own decisions and that there's no guarantees that watching my content will improve your trading. With that being said, let's get into today's live trading. We have about a minute to the open here. I am setting down just now. Let's see here. We got our gap scanner. Yeah, SV. Sub $1 stock. Looks good. We'll be looking into this at the open. Yeah, SV. ALUT. It's a bit lower priced. I don't like that it's that low priced. I'm gonna just avoid it for now. I'll put it on a side chart to see if it does want to squeeze up to 20. But if it doesn't want to do that, then I don't care for it. It's got like a 1 to 2 cent range. INBO. Below VWAP, curling back above VWAP. I'll put it on a watch. Welcome, trader community. How was your weekend? I had a fairly relaxing weekend, so I'm a bit tired. There's the bell. We're now in market open. First day of April. Hopefully we get some better action than March. MPP. Alright, first minute's over. $65.40. Not too much volume on ENSV. IDO. RBK. Watching break a 20 on INDO. Needs to hold 10 here though. Out of it at 10 or 11. Don't like it breaking below 10. ENSV starting to gain some volume. Good morning, Ed. ENSV, the spread is a bit wide. Bids are still at 59.60. IMPP, we're looking for break at 24. Adding at 23.40 to lower my average. Adding at 23.60. Those buyers at 23.40. Watching the seller at 23.60. It's getting bought through. Watching 23.90. Buyers at 23.70. Watching through 90 here. Seller at 23.88. Watching the push. Watching the push here through 23.77. Watching 23.80. Cutting at 23.40 and 23.30. So INDO made a red to green move, but it's definitely not holding. I mean, it's trying to stay at VWAP, but I don't like how it popped and then dropped. It's definitely not ideal. Now it's saying it popped to 70. Starter here. The move through 50. Out of it at 42. It looked like it was going to break 40 there, so that's why I got out, but turned out to be a mistake. GFAI looks like it's halted. I wonder why they didn't hit my high day scanner. GFAI, it's probably is not high day. 1026. Watching 38 on USEG. Here's 42, 44. Watching that seller at 45. Why did it take so long for me to get filled there? That's so weird. Alright, well, watching that seller at 45. Taking a starter here. Watching break of 45, then 50. There's 6, 7, 8. Watching break of 50 here. Added at 48. Watching 49 and 50. Watching the seller at 50. Got filled some shares at 50. There we go, watching 53. Taking off the rest at 49. When does GFA resume? It's going to be resuming at 44:15, about 30 seconds. So I'll go ahead and put that on this chart. Watching resumption here. At 80. Is it gonna dip and rip here? Out of it at 80. Took a $1 loss on 200 shares. Got back to green, then back to red. Watching INDO back over 50. Cutting at 45. Starter on board at 23.50. Watching that huge seller at 23.90. Alright, at 23. Adding at 23. Seller at 23 on Vorb. Needs to get through that if we have any hopes of getting back to 24. This is a key spot for it to do so as well, since we broke down the previous low on the previous candle. High volume on this candle. 10 seconds left. Watching 23. Watching 23 here on Vorb. GFAI is locked into another halt. Vorb just flushed. Waiting for the bid to come back up. Buyer is at 22, holding us up. Put it at 22 on Vorb. Taking the $300 loss. And of course it holds 22. Watching that seller at 64 on USGEG. Buyer at 60. Watching 63, 64. AI going into another halt up. Halt moved up. And at 11:20, watching 11:68 for the halt up. At 45, watching 68. $11.98's the halt up now. Watching 11.50, 11.90. Watching 11.60, 11.70. There's 12. 12.10's the halt up. Watching 12.10. Order to sell a little bit at 12. Watching 11.70, 11.75, 11.80. 11.85, 90. Watching break at 12 here. Took some off on the break at 12, watching 11.12 or 12. 12.34 is the halt up, watching 12.10 break. Watching 12.10. There's 12.34. Watching at lock at 12.34. Taking off the rest into the halt. Last time it halted, it resumed way lower. And this is a false halt. Okay. Starter size 1244. Watching the hollow move up. 1273 is the new halt level. Cutting it at 94. That's a $100 loss. 1040 is the halt down. And at 58. Watching it bounce back over 60. Watch 70 here. Watching 70, 80. Watch 80 here. This candle has a nice bottoming tail. Watching this back over 80. Taking it off at 60. Small winner. And there it goes to 80. Okay. USEG, buyers at 60. And at 59.50 here. Cutting it. Looks like there's sellers coming in at 60. Okay, GFA. It's 1250. Got filled at 1292, even though I hit the button at 1240. Let's see if it hits 30, 1332, 1320. Halt up. Watching the halt level move up. It should move up soon. Out at 98 here. Halt level 1335. Watching 1320 break. Watching 1320. There's 1325. Watching 1335. 1357 is the new halt level. Watching it. Got filled at 1338 on that exit. Watching 1357. Out at 1356. There's 1378, new halt level. I think it's gonna halt up here. It feels strong. Okay, not halting up yet. Thinking about taking a pullback here. I want to see it pull back. I don't want to. The only thing is I don't want to buy the pullback because all these pullback candles have been really strong red candles. That's the reason I hesitated, but it looks like it's going. 10 seconds till this candle closes. Halts at 14. Yeah, we missed the trade. So the trade would have been on that dip, on that micro pullback, but I didn't trust it because the previous red candles have all been really strong red candles. $14.17 is the halt up. $14.37. 25 seconds left in this candle. Starter here at 91, watching 37. Getting out at 37 here. There's 53. Very nice halting momentum here on GFAI, chasing halt levels. This is the way to start April now. I mean, this is great. Literally, the month switches from March to April. We have a halter. I'm kind of sad that I gave $300 to Vorb. That didn't go at all. Okay, GFA halted. It's showing between 14 and 16 as its halt resumption. We'll know better once it gets closer to the resumption time. Cano has that pre-market level of 130. Starter at 22 on Cano. Watching 25. Sellers at 24. Can we break through? Need some buyers at 23. Not getting it. Gotta cut it. Break even. Gonna actually pull up the SMD. Watching 73.50 break on ASND. 73.80. $73.50. $73.50, $73.60. Right there, 60, 70, 80. Let's see this over 24 or 74. Buyers at 73.50. There's 74.50. Watching 75, taking off 20 shares at a time. There we go, watching 75.50. $74.40. Gonna cut the rest at 74.10. Watching the resumption on GFAI in 10 seconds. Gonna reduce size to 100 shares. Showing a pretty flat resumption. Hollow upset 1608. There's 1550. Is it gonna pull back here or does it keep going? I'm just gonna let this go. I'll let it go into the halt up. Unless it gives some sort of pullback. And at 1620, hollow was at 1705. Watching 1705. Watching the tape. Add at 1660. 1640 average. Watching break of 17. Watching the tape here, looking for green at 1680. Watching 1740 is the halt up. Watching 1740 or 1720, or just so happen 1720. Watching 17 here. There's 1740, 1770 is the halt up. Out at 1774. $18.06 now. So GFAI passed the 200 EMA on the daily chart, which was at 1574. Okay, there's the dip. No, I've been known in the past month to take that initial dip and get smoked on the second dip when it flushes down even more. So if I took 1650, and now we're at 16. Now it might work out here because this thing's been halting up. But last month I would take that first dip, and I'd get smoke on the second dip. So I've kind of gotten rid of dip trades at least for now until they start to prove themselves again. That's 435 on ASND. Watching this for a break of 75. Watching 75 here. 75.60 is a high a day. Watching 75. $74.80 high this candle. Watching break of 75 here. Added at 74.50. Watching 75. 74.80 is thinning out. Watching 75, then 75.60. Order went through at 75 on the tape. Watching 75 break. Taking off some at 75 if I can. There we go. Took some more off at 74.74. Trying to take some more off at 75. Gonna bail on the rest. 74.45, break even. GFA over 1660. Took a loss there. 20 bucks, I think. Might have been more. It goes around 20 to 30 bucks. I got faked out by green on the tape for the break of 1630. And then we went back down to 1570, so I took it off. Alt down's at 1420. We might be hitting it here. 1482 is the previous low. Alright, GFAI looks like it's kind of calming down. Might get that halt down about now. ASND bouncing from 7130 all the way to 7330. GFAI bouncing to 1650. Okay, this is good, looking good. 1736 is the halt up. Don't want to take it too high. I want this candle to close. Pull back to 16. Taking it here at 16. Washing back over 16. letting it give it that range a little bit. It's got at least $1 per share range. That's why I'm using lower share size. So watch it back over 16. So it needs to get back over 16 here. Cutting it at 1560. I don't like it coming down for the second time. Does it reclaim 16 here? Yeah. Alright, in here at 1618. Watching this over 1640 and 1650. Are we gonna get faked out again? 1620. Looking at this move to 1736. The high there was 1682. So I'm watching this over 50, over 60, 80, and that's 17. Watching 50 here, there's 1640. 1630 on the ask. Watching for buyers on the tape. Taking it off at 87. So giving back about 80 bucks off the top in the last 3-4 trades. GFAI is starting to fake me out a little bit. That's too low volume. Break over 16, 40, and 50 here. Watching break of 50, 45. Lots of orders going through between the spread. Out at 1605. Lost 40 bucks there. Yeah. Alright, well, we're gonna wait for this thing to prove itself over 1650. 1682. Yeah, the spread is pretty wide. That's why I'm using lower share size. Um, but if we do get over 1645, 1650, we should get a move to 1770 is the halt. Watching break is 50 here. Hit 45 again. Drop out at 67. Does it get back over 16 here? A few more seconds. Okay, back over 16. It's a good bottoming wick. Looking for green on the tape for a move to 1630. Okay, added here at 1615. Watching it over 1620. Watching 1620, 1630. 1670 is the previous candle's high, or previous move's high. So over 1630. Spread's tightening up. Want to see it over 1620, 1630. 1633's previous candle's high. Watch 1625 here. Buyers at 1590. Bought some more at 16. Watching that buyer at 1590. Watching 1610. Watching 1610. Using the buyer at 1590 as my stop. Out at 1557. Okay. I'll be done trading GFAI. Okay, $124 loss. If ASND had more volume, I'd continue trading it, but it's no volume right now. So GFAI kind of slowly coming towards its halt down at 1406. Watching Noggin through 16 or 650, 671's the halt up. Watch 671. Taking off some at the halt level. Holding the rest into the halt because last time it gapped up a lot. Alright, caught a nice winner there. Took off half into the halt. Reason I didn't take off any more is because last time we gapped up from 63 to from 463 to up to 520 or 530. 30-cent gap. It was a 10-minute long halt. And this has more volume now too, so I would expect more of an imbalance. Or at least the same amount. We'll see. I'm in low enough as well. I'm at 16 or 624. So I'm in low enough where if it does open lower, I'm okay. In terms of profit, I'll be okay. I got this one off my high day scanner. I actually got off the scanners at YouTube, the ZENDOO, Zendu. It wasn't on my scanner. I'm not sure why. I mean, it was on my halt scanner, but wasn't on my high day scanner. Bays, getting some traction. With some good volume as well. Watching that seller, it's just, I need to wait on this one. Lazy got greedy. I got a little greedy too. I get back to 250 off the top, I think. 250 or 300. I was up 800 something, then went back down to 560. So I gave, yeah, about 300 off the top. 250. What'd you give it back on, if you don't mind me asking? Was it on GFAI? Yeah. It was flagging for the longest time from 10:20 in the morning till 10:42, like a 20-minute long flag. And trading it between that range was difficult. I definitely think so. I mean, I lost money on it during that time. Right now, Noggin is showing a flat resumption, which I don't exactly like. Just means we'll have to pretty much sell on the resumption. I'll at least sell half on the resumption. We'll see if it wants to keep going up. Looks like this is a dead count bounce, actually. Because look at this. I mean, it went from 200 to 100 in 2 days, and then from 100 down to $2. Let me just wait 1 second. Let me see if there's any news on this thing. Resumption in 30 seconds. Alright, so watching this resumption here, 15 seconds. Showing us slightly higher resumption. 1680 or 685. Watching resumption here. There we go. Watch the squeeze to 1820. Taking off a little bit here. Watching 1820. 1770. Watching 1820. Halt ups at 1820. 1822. Watching the halt up. Does a pin here. Watching 1820, 1930 is the new halt up. Watching 1931, the halt up here. Taking off most of it again into the halt. And we'll be holding a little bit more into the halt. Actually, it's thinning out. Gonna go ahead and get out. Got out 1931, 1923. Okay, watching the halt level ups at 10. Okay, halt downs at 667. You know, I trying to decide if it's still worth trading. Definitely is. Just jumped up to 9. Small share size we'll use. Okay, watching 9. At 95. Watching break at 10. 10, 10 is the halt up. Taking it off at 10, 10. Seller at 9 at 36. And at 33 out at 08. Back in here 33, watching 35 and 40. There we go, watching 10 break, 1039 is the halt up. Watching 1010 and 1039. Taking it off the table. So this one's not wanting to halt anymore, so I'm just taking it off as soon as it gets to its halt up level. So in at 35, watching 65 halt up. Watching 65. Too late to it. I'm gonna go ahead and get it out at 21. '86 is the halt up now. Damn it. Cutting it at 50. Was in at 1020, cut it at 50. 70% loss on 150 shares. Not good. About $100 loss. 732 is the halt down. In here 55. Cutting it at 63. Watching it back over 10. $740 is the halt down. Watching to see if it wants to break below 9. Seller at 960. Taking position here at 52. Watching over 60. Watching that ask here at 40. I have 60 on that last candle. We're at 60 here on the ask. 88. 88 previous high. Needs to get over 60 here. Cutting it at 933. Gonna lower size again. $780 is the halt down. Watching it. Yeah, it's hitting the halt down. It tapped it, but didn't touch it. 780 is on the bids. Watching to see if we get any green volume over 8. We got it, but it's not enough. Starting to show some light. Needs to get over 820 there. 820 is what I'm looking for, but I'm not getting it, so I'm going to cut it at 802. Yeah, we're starting to get bearish on this thing. 741 to halt down. It was a very nice bounce from 3 to 10. I started looking at it at around 6. So from 6 to 10, we made a nice profit on it. Gave a little bit off the top. About 100 off the top, I think. 150. No, it was more like 200 because we were up 770 or 750. So gave 200 back off the top. I just totally fine, totally fine. We kept our share size, and we kept our share size low, kept our risk in check. Glad we stuck around for that move. ASND is popping back up. This one we were doing good on earlier with low share size. 1612 high a day. Take a starter here at 630. Watching it over 50. I want to see us get over 77. Hollow is all the way at 81, so it does have range if it wants to break out. So watching 7650. There's 7680. Watching 77. There's 77. Watching 78. Watching 78 here. Trying to take off 20 shares at 77. There we go. Hit 7737. 77.36. I'd like the spread to tighten up a little bit towards 77. Good, the bid's coming up to 76.70. I like the bid coming up here. Got nice volume on this candle as well. Gonna add back 20 shares at 77.26. Watching 77.50 break. Seller at 77.25. 4,000 shares. 3,000. Watching it. Buyers on the tape here. 2,000 shares left on that seller. There's 77.50. Taking 20 shares off at 77.48. Watching break of 77.50 and 78. Got filled 3 shares at 77.48. Okay, watching. You see it back over 77. There we go. Login resumption. Watching it back over 77. There we go. Whoopsie daisy. Okay. Watching 77.50 now. That breakout. Noggin. Just trying to get back above VWAP. We'll see what it does. Not trading it right now though. I'm focusing on ASMD for the time being. SCYX is squeezing up a little bit. It's pretty light volume though. Watching 1730 break here. 1750 ASND. It's getting some volume into it here. Watching this breakout. Volume increasing. There we go. Took off some at 7750. Watching 7780 and 78. 78 here. Took some off at 7760. Watching 7780 for the break of 78. Seller came in at 7740, so I'm taking it off the rest. All right, about 12:43 on the day. I think it's funny how all these pennies together they add up to a flat dollar. I think that's funny. Like 62 cents plus 43 cents plus 48, all of those add up to a whole dollar. I think that's funny. How random that is. No, I am very satisfied with the day. I think I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, this is a very satisfying first day of April back. Um, Back to having some halting momentum, some bullish momentum, and it feels good. Definitely doesn't feel like last week, or the week before that, or the week before that. I'm happy to have these banking stocks out of here, and um, hopefully the rest of April's like this. Could really use a pick-me-up after last month. I wasn't read too much last month, but I was read about 5,000 after fees. I was read 4,000 before fees and 5,000 after fees. Um, yeah. So I'll be calling it here today. Still working on recouping the losses of March, but we'll get there. Give me like a week or two and we should be able to recoup in March. Alright, take care guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we get some more halting momentum like we did today on GFAI. Alright, take care. Have a great rest of your day.